A typical day on the roads around Waterloo region. People off to work, taking kids to school, running errands. Now, the majority of people on the road are good drivers on both square and round intersections. But some drivers think they need to drive differently on roundabouts. The fact is, roundabouts have a way of bringing out the best and worst in people. Those in the know realize the rules are quite simple. They figured out long ago how to yield to all traffic in both lanes of the roundabout, signal their intent, and enter when all traffic to the left is clear. And they've become more evolved drivers in the process. But then there's another group of drivers who have a totally different reaction when they enter roundabouts. For example, there's the never-yieldosaurus. These stubborn drivers refuse to yield and just barge into traffic. Once on the roundabouts, they continue their reckless ways, which has a predictable effect on the more evolved drivers. A close relative of the never-yieldosaurus is called pedestrian interruptus. For some unknown reason that science still can't explain, this unusual breed of driver doesn't yield to pedestrians crossing through a roundabout or even believe they belong there. This often results in angry pedestrians whenever this species of driver appears. Then there's the unnecessary stoposaurus. These timid drivers come to a complete stop when entering or sometimes even driving in roundabouts, causing everyone else to come to a stop behind them. Again, with predictable results. You may also encounter the non-signalator. These drivers enter and exit roundabouts without ever signaling their intentions and catching other drivers off guard, which often leads to the following verbal exchange. And finally, there's the wrong laneosaurus. These drivers seem unable to understand what lane they need to be in, despite the signs and markings on the road. They enter from the wrong lane, making it difficult for other drivers to exit the roundabout safely, much to everyone else's mutual dismay. If you have experienced one of these drivers, or even know one personally, there is help. Check out GoRoundabout.ca for some handy tips on how to drive in roundabouts. With everyone's help, we'll see a lot less of this, and this, and especially this, and a lot more of this. Learning to drive roundabouts properly will make it easier and safer on our roads, which is good for everyone in Waterloo region. So pass it along. Don't drive like a dinosaur. Drive roundabouts safely.